There's lots of very interesting reports that'll help gather more information on what's going on with your contacts. As you start to get your application more and more used and getting more sales, more emails, and more content going through it, you're going to find that you're going to need to see what's kind of going on with your people. The reporting is wildly different between the two apps. So let me talk about Pro, then we'll circle back to Max Classic. In Pro, when you click on reports, it's going to open up your menu. And at the very top, you're going to see your all sales report. You're going to see your in-depth sales-based reporting. And then you're going to see your contact tracker reports. If you're in one of the updated versions, you might have it where when you click on reports, it says view top 100 reports. If you click on that view top 100 reports, it'll show you this list like you're seeing here. Now, there's lots of really important reports in here, depending on what your business is and how you're utilizing Keap. The all sales reports up here at the top is great if you're using Keap for payments and invoicing and checkout pages. This report is going to be awesome for you. It's going to show you everything that you're doing money-wise. This report's also really good. Failed invoice report. This will let you know anybody who went to go buy something from you and their credit card failed, right? Or they didn't pay you. So those two reports are really, really useful. For everybody, though, contact tracker reports are going to be important. The big one that I really like to cover in here is called the email engagement tracker report. Okay. This report pulls the statuses from your contacts in your database and shows you their marketable status in real time. Because Keap reports on these things that they get from that receiving email service provider, they are able to provide this information back to you, so that way you can take any steps needed to resolve these. When you first enter into the email engagement tracker report, it's going to show you this giant list, and you're going to be like, holy crap, what's going on here, right? Slow it down. All it's showing you is the different statuses that you have for your contacts, right? And then the information from the contact records. No big deal. To make this more relevant for you, we need to put in more criteria. We need to make this be more valuable. So we would click on new search. And in that new search, we would be able to see our search criteria. Oh, I do see somebody popped in with a quick. Diana asked, why is it that I have no sales shows, but we have closed a deal this week? Good question. So taking a step back here, I assume that you're referring to the all sales report at the top, right?
Yeah. So like we have we have a number of pipelines. And so like right now when I go into reports, it's saying that there's been no sales for the last 30 days, but just today we closed a deal and I put like deal 1 and it didn't show up.
That wouldn't show up underneath the sales because the sales is pulling from invoicing, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
that deal, that number that you put up here is like for forecasting. I love that you did that. That's great work, but it wouldn't necessarily report underneath here. It would report in the pipeline underneath the analytics up here.
Got it. Makes sense. But it has to be processed through the invoicing with Keap in order for it to show up.
It has to be documented through
Okay.
it. So let's say like you didn't want to use Keap for payment processing, but you still wanted to show that they had that dollar amount coming through that, right? What you would do is in that deal, you would go into that contact record and just create an invoice for them. And in that invoice, when they pay for it, just put it as a manual paid on it. And that would give you the dollar amount to show it here and have that be reflected underneath the sales reporting.